that our flag was.
This isn't allowed. Nor is this.
Gwen Berry raised her fist.
Or this.
Show her support, I guess, with Colin Kaepernick.
Nope.
Colin Kaepernick's protest against racial injustice seems to be gaining traction.
Not this.
Spencer Racing Bowden took a knee in protest of many social issues going on here in the United States.
Or even this.
I don't think anyone on the team has any interest in lending the platform that we've worked so hard to build and the things that we fight for and the way that we live our life. I don't think that we want that to be co-opted or corrupted by this administration.
Megan Rapinoe, activist, philanthropist, World Cup winner, Ballon d'Or winner, detractor of the President of the United States, champion, on and off the pitch, would like a word with.
And I asked them to respect this political neutrality of the Olympic Games.
Thomas Bach, head of the International Olympic Committee. Before Megan's remarks, let's focus on Bach's, and with that, I point to Russia. The Sochi Games were funded by Putin's billionaires in a beach town for winter sports. Russian athletes cheated, unequivocally found WADA, and with intel via whistleblower Grigory Rodchenkov, risking his life for the truth. Thus, as one might conclude, the Russians, doping and all, led the medal count. This is important. Very, very important.
But immediately after, he started war against Ukraine.
Before the Olympics, his popularity rating in Russia had been falling steadily for years. But when the games began, this.
I felt my personal guilt for such event. Would Russia have less medal, Putin would be not such aggressive.
Bach said, our political neutrality is undermined whenever organizations or individuals attempt to use the Olympic Games as a stage for their own agendas. This, Mr. Bach, is a political stance. Take sides. Neutrality helps the oppressor, never the victim, said Holocaust survivor Elie Wiesel. Likewise, Megan Rapinoe wrote, so much being done about the protests, so little being done about what we are protesting about. We will not be silenced. A reply to Bach's policy, no signs, armbands, and gestures of a political nature, like a hand gesture or kneeling.
By not using them there as a stage for their political purposes.
Bach is being political by attempting to not sound political, as IOC president using his own stage, like allowing Tokyo to host the 2020 Games amidst a vote-buying scandal, admitting he signed off on about $2 million in payments. As USA Today reported, as luck would have it, the payments were made just before Tokyo was selected in 2013 by the IOC, beating out Madrid and Istanbul. Such interesting timing. But yes, let's punish the athletes for raising a fist, Mr. Bach. The bidding process is important because, if awarded, the games represent big business. Revenue is generated through TV broadcasting, worldwide marketing, sponsorship, ticketing, hospitality, and much more. Thus, the 2016 Rio Games saw another in a laundry list of examples, an IOC vote-buying scandal.
Accusations that Salt Lake City had bribed some IOC members with cash, gifts, possibly even the services of prostitutes, so it could get the 2002 Games.
And yes, even the U.S. Don't be gullible. It is important on both a personal and global level that we keep the venues, the Olympic Village, and the podium neutral and free from any form of political, religious, or ethnic demonstrations, Bach said.
Some athlete groups have criticized the new rules, calling it a violation of human rights and a double standard. They point to the IOC President Bach's support of a joint North and South Korean team at the 2018 Winter Olympics as an example of pushing politics at the Games.
Another perfect example of the hypocrisies led by Bach.
We have a unique opportunity in football, different to any other sport in the world, to use this beautiful game to actually change the world for better. It's our responsibility to make this world a better place.
These athletes' profiles are elevated once every 4 years. Dissent brings attention to uncomfortable conversations those in positions of power are unwilling to have. The yachts, the luxurious houses, and overall lavish lifestyles are funded through silence. They are funded through bloodshed. They are funded by injustice. These are the core principles of Thomas Bach and those who choose inaction. It is a shame, but unfortunately, it is and has always been the Olympic way. If you'd like to hear more thought-provoking content like TYT Sports on Facebook and to help in my journey to keep media independent, go to tyt.com/Rick.